Owens gave it every table.
This is tough to watch. You're better than that. You are.
I shouldn't do it. I don't want it.
I care about you. I love you.
Bloodline to hopefully get a word with the tribal chief, Roman Reigns. Tell us about the status of Jay after what we saw this past weekend at the...
Such a cold-blooded. We cannot either confirm nor deny the status of Jey Uso.
Friday night, so, and more. And Wade, as we just saw, a lot of questions.
Jey Uso seemingly turned his back on the fan WWE Universe with a state of the bloodline.
And introducing first, the team up.
Braun and Ricochet entered the Royal Rumble. Hellacious mid-air collisions you'll ever see.
And we should send a capable of. That is a moment of brilliance that needs
the #1 contenders for the SmackDown Tag Team title.
Continental Champion Gunther.
Imperial career-changing, star-making #1. And the proud Intercontinental Champion, with both the Celtic Warrior Sheamus and the Scottish Warrior Drew McIntyre. It came 11 minutes, 40 seconds.
Don't worry about Gunther. For Gunther, once again, a destroyer.
5 days, that match takes place. Came in the corner moments ago about the threat that Gunther,
tactician, and the success of the Imperium Tag Team.
Legado del Fantasma to make the finals for Strowman.
Eliminated, being shell-shocked by the team of Braun and Ricochet.
Raiders attacked Sheamus and McIntyre. They could not compete. NXT Tag Team Champions, Imperium.
Imperium as care of misfits in Braun Strowman and Ricochet.
To get to this point, but Braun Strowman and he have developed this
usual chemistry developed between the two, and tactically here. Well, now Kaiser. Oh, here we go, meat train.
Oh, it's strong to go.
Out of thin air.
Incredible power by Strowman used here on SmackDown. To the tag title contenders tournament, Strowman and Ricochet shoulder first into the post. Here comes Kaiser.
Yeah, once you get the just a little rare miscue there from Imperium, but it was
unloading on the monster of all monsters, SmackDown. But the question is, what state will the Usos Solo Sikoa? However, no Jey Uso as they arrive.
Every single team will want that opportunity at the Usos.
Ricochet off the top of cross body. Vinci flying. And now the high-octane offense of Ricochet. Ricochet top rope. And hook to the leg. Is it enough? And a kick out at 2.
Again, just ridiculous athleticism. We see it capable of that.
Ricochet in there now, driven into the post. Shoulder first, and Kaiser. Lady Mysterio and his son Dominic involved in an altercation. Latchy bounces head first off the announce table, and it's team of Strowman and Ricochet.
And that chemistry.
Hey, what are you doing? You just pushed up.
Ricochet said Gunther was going to be a problem. That's one way to
suckering Gunther into making a rare error.
Title contenders match. Great job flopping on that to get Gunther for the contenders tournament.
Want to fight?
Vengeance will not waver. Be stopped.
I'm gonna pin
Braun Breaker.
But the champions of NXT have been marked. Streaming exclusively on Peacock.
Imperium, former two-time NXT Tag Team Champion before the break.
Well, that was because of a masterful job by out of the arena.
Ricochet unloading on coming. Vinci, springboard cross body. And Kyber, hook of the leg, is it enough? Almost had him, and a kick out.
Individuals thrown together within the past 2 months.
This team for a very long time has Imperium able to slip out.
As courageous as they come.
The agility of Ricochet. Tag man, here comes Vinci. Well, maybe not. Big step-up kick. Double team. Look at the power. And Braun Strowman saving the matchup for his tally. Ricochet back up on the apron. If the monster can make it. Vinci back into the ring. Ricochet
mounted on the other side of the ring. There we go.
And what a bail by Strowman.
Don't care how much of a powerhouse Vinci is. No.
Kaiser's up.
Rotate and get out of that monster bomb.
Incredible. Ricochet.
Ricochet!
How impressive. However, that final maneuver was straight titles.
Watch this. Ricochet taking out. Ricochet and Braun Strowman in advance. The Usos 565 days as tag team.
No finer time than right now to face. It's going to be interesting. Is Jey Uso even
this week? And ladies and gentlemen, you know, earlier on we talked about the historic about it with Fox and NASCAR's Clash at the Coliseum Sunday night. To show you what happened next here on SmackDown. A history making.
Fractures developing in the bloodline. Well, later on tonight.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, back here on Friday Night SmackDown, Take 2, where Joey Logano will begin his defense today, and Rey Mysterio made a promotional appearance for both.
Oh, okay. Hey, get me. 619.
This is Mike Ross Chastain.
This is Clint Boyer right here, NASCAR commentator. You want to race like we did back in the day when I used to beat you in those?
When I spanked you when you were 3 years old.
This thing.
Yes. We're gonna teach.
Woke up this morning, I pissed excellence. Felt great.
Get out there.
And that guy he's hanging out with?
Yeah, who's that guy? The old guy with the pajamas?
It seemed that way. Yeah, let's go get him. Got this.
Custom seat made just for you for this.
Look at that.
Anybody got a boosted seat for my pop? Where's the knob button on this thing? The only getaway racing you've done is in the video game. If you ain't...
Who got the W? Who got the...
During the Clash at the Coliseum.
Ready for Mania.
And we know Charlotte Flair disputed title. It's always been the goal of this.
Absolutely, the dream scenario is to come back and
Suffered a pectoral tear. He tore
all the struggle, all the heartache. I'm back.
Series 18 action figures from Mattel. Now available. Target set for the Viking Raiders here in this test.
Since they last had a scrap. So this one couldn't come.
Warriors are. So what do? They make sure Drew and Sheamus can't advance.
Down of McIntyre and Sheamus ahead of this.
McIntyre and Sheamus dominated in this match.
This duo of the Viking Raiders.
And then both Sheamus and McIntyre lasting nearly 40 minutes as well. And
Rumble with Roman Brooks were distraught at missing out on that.
Ivar starting things off against Butch.
Butch, nice. I don't know if I believe he speaks to the gods, apparently. I stay away from all.
Butch, a master in joint manipulation, as you see here. And speaking of power, tag made to.
So in a bloody good hiding.
Lying shoulder tackle. When he played rugby, they actually kicked him out of the league. Power of Holland. What a suplex.
Nervous getting in the ring with a...
What?
That's what he told me. Viking Raiders learning all they do. They're pretty tough. Chop down trees with them.
And Butch.
Hey, what are you doing? Keep it out of the match. Keep it out. Language that you want to fight.
Vengeance
Are done.
nor can it be stopped.
I'm gonna pin. Breathing. This championship will be mine.
Tomorrow night, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, streaming exclusively on Peacock.
Team division on NXT. Trying to dominate the Brawly Brute.
Raiders take control, but things are about to change.
Ridge hop.
Not many people can throw either one.
Oh my goodness. Belly to belly throw. Buddy Sheamus, but Eric meets him with a kick. Tag made. Here's
almost indestructible.
As Ridge hop. Long man. Alabama slam.
My house, Big Ridgy is turning out to be a
Potential great future for the Brawling Brutes.
tag. Needing that tag, and just in the nick of...
Butch can't wait for Eric to come in the ring and catches him with an enziguri as well. Eric, hook to the leg and a kick out. It's amazing, Wade, how
to the resilience and durability of Butch.
driving Ridge into the barricade. Ivar was
Caliber tag teams duking it out.
and Butch kick out.
Just shows you the depth of the arsenal that high-flying Lucha Libre et al.
Power Butch up on his shoulders. That is absolutely... Ivar backs into his corner so Eric can make the tag. And in front of us, that spin kick by Ivar dropping.
Done.
The Raiders.
Butch in a world of trouble.
The Raiders with...
Viking Raiders!
Relayed by Valhalla to the Viking finale in this epic matchup.
As was Ridge Holland and the Viking Raiders. McIntyre and Sheamus last week at the hands of the Raiders.
Man, and the lads poetically where they were.
Point way, there was no sneak attack, there was no ambush here. Sheamus and McIntyre.
Played by them, I've said it time and time again. If they don't get back up, because if they do, this
explosion. The Raiders and Sheamus and McIntyre.
Undoubtedly, and I cannot wait, Cole.
It has been a chaotic night here on Friday in San Antonio, Texas, in the first ever Wyatt gets set to face LA Knight in the Mountain Dew or submission. Being dominated. Sister Abigail.
Whatever comes through it is your problem.
Deliberate. The road to WrestleMania is here. So show them with whom you stand. Flaunt it, whichever at the gear right here to keep you looking tight.
I'm so...
Nothing.
I just don't understand. Of all the times a year for this to happen. And the burden of this position, different directions, spread too thin right now.
Don't worry about it, man.
Strong as we ever were. It's a good dinner. I want you guys to go. I need y'all with me. Enjoy.
Man.
What is the future?
Becky, look, the only reason he married you is because he knocked anything but yourself.
We get the match. One of NASCAR's most thrilling events is returning to the LA Coliseum on Fox. Next week, Friday Night SmackDown against the tournament winners, Strowman and Ricochet. The question is live next week.
Mind boggles and fatal. Bring an extra pair of lungs. It's an opportunity at the...
That's right, 800 as champion. future here tonight, because it is so odd, is accompanied by only Sikoa. And is this what it will look like in 50 against Royal Rumble winner Cody Rhodes?
Apparent demise of the bloodline, that's all. It is a leader. Roman Reigns is a diplomat.
What could be the beginning of the Instagram that simply said, I'm out.
I'm out. I'm three. It simply doesn't
His
work
own
like
brothers,
that.
Jimmy.
A hothead, he always will be. He let the side down by...
And is not at his side at WrestleMania. He's deflecting the question.
Greenville, South Carolina, acknowledge me. I guess it's pretty obvious. You know, the guy that won asked. There's two sides to every story, so you're gonna hear mine. And in order to hear my side of the story, we gotta go all the way back in his eyes. And remember, I told the whole world, know what I saw that night? Same thing that I see in everybody that I ever interact with. When I walk in, the hostess, it's not Tribal Chief, it's great to see you. What? So I do the same thing for Sami Zayn, and he uses my island of relevancy. Every one of you, because all you do is you want. From
behind!
Who the hell
is that?
Yeah, you know who that is.
Attacking Roman Reigns! Sami looking for payback on the champion! Not enough. Roman's gonna take Sami Zayn out.
Not a moment too soon.
With a spear to Reigns! And Roman Reigns screamed!
I never wanted anything. I want something from you now. Undisputed, universal.
Sami Zayn making the challenge to a shot race. Meanwhile, earlier by Roman, finally make their way back into the arena. The bloodline, at least part of it, still in. Sami Zayn challenged Reigns to a brother solo Sikoa. Don't have a championship match.
This is how you end.
You want something, huh?
Have Jay, because you broke up the key to the kingdom. I gave you an invitation into the. You're gonna give me what I want. You understand me? You broke up my family, and I'm gonna break you in front of your entire. Says everybody, I want them to see what happens when you play with the blood. This is reality here, and you're living in such a
What? Nothing.
I just don't understand. Of all the times a year for this to happen, and the burden of this position, different directions, spread too thin right now.
Don't worry about it, man.
Strong as we ever were. It's a good dinner. I want you guys to go. I need y'all with me. Enjoy.
Man.
What is the future?
Becky, look, the only reason he married you is because he knocked anything by yourself.
We get the match. One of NASCAR's most thrilling events is returning to the LA Coliseum on Fox. Next week, Friday Night SmackDown against the tournament winners, Strowman and Ricochet. The question is live next week.
Mind boggles and fatal. Bring an extra pair of lungs. It's an opportunity at the...
That's right, 800 as champion. Future here tonight, because it is so odd, is accompanied by only Sokoa. And is this what it will look like in 50 against Royal Rumble winner Cody Rhodes?
Apparent demise of the bloodline, that's all. It is a leader. Roman Reigns is a diplomat.
What could be the beginning of the Instagram that simply said, I'm out.
I'm 3. It simply doesn't
His
work
own
like
brothers,
that.
Jimmy.
A hothead, he always will be. He let the side down by...
At WrestleMania. He's deflecting the question.
Greenville, South Carolina, acknowledge me. I guess it's pretty obvious. You know, the guy that asked. There's 2 sides to every story, so you're gonna hear mine. And in order to hear my side of the story, we gotta go all the way back in his eyes. And remember, I told the whole world, know what I saw that night? Same thing that I see in everybody that I ever interact with. When I walk in, the hostess, it's not Tribal Chief, it's great to see you. What? So I do the same thing for Sami Zayn, and he uses my island of relevancy. Every one of you, because all you do is you want.
From behind!
Who the hell
is that?
Yeah, you know who that is.
Attacking Roman Reigns! Sami looking for payback on the champion! Not enough. Roman's gonna take Sami Zayn out.
Not a moment too soon.
With a spear to Reigns! And Roman Reigns screamed!
I never wanted anything. I want something from you now. Undisputed Universal.
Sami Zayn making the challenge to a shot race. Meanwhile, earlier by Roman, finally make their way back into the arena. The bloodline, at least part of it, still in. Sami Zayn challenged Reigns to a brother solo Sikoa. Don't have a championship match.
This is how you end.
You want something, huh?
Have Jay, because you broke up the key to the kingdom. I gave you an invitation into the. You're gonna give me what I want. You understand me? You broke up my family, and I'm gonna break you in front of your entire. Says everybody, I want them to see what happens when you play with the blood. This is reality here, and you're never gonna touch yours.
Notice Reigns put his stamp on this one. Referee in position and a kick out. What on earth?
You gotta be kidding me. Everyone here is in shock.
And this one continues. The big dog is going to have to fight even harder to score the win. The counter. Check out this power. Hoisted up. Down face first.
And that took Reigns down.
He's begging him to get up so he can put him back down. The Almighty is focused on finishing this. Check out this power. Hoisted up. Down face first. Bobby can taste it now. The big dog in an unusual spot here. Extremely. Check out this power. Hoisted up. Down face first.
What an exclamation mark right there.
Pin. 1, 2. Baffling decision here. The German. He's lost some of his wind now. Getting him into the corner. Shoulder tackle. Reversal on Lashley. Reigns hits it. The Almighty's down and up. That's gotta be it. 2. Near fall.
Lashley able to find more power in that endless tank of his to get the shoulder up.
Reigns now realizing that he's facing an even tougher level of opponent than usual tonight.
Just a barrage of stomps.
The stomp in every single part of his body. He reverses it. Boom. Running through with the spear. Is it enough? The counter. Kicks out.
This is no time to hesitate. You can feel the end coming.
Reigns turns that around.
Scoring with a penny combination.
Oh, maybe not.
Powerbomb. There's nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. This could be a major turn. Turned that one around. Check out this power. Hoisted up. Down face first. Bobby has this in hand now. There's 2. Oh, he was almost finished.
We know nothing can keep Reigns down. The big dog will not quit.
Lashley threw all of his strength into that last maneuver, and it still did not produce dividends. No surprise that what we're witnessing is trending.
It's trending on social media. Emotion in the arena is charting on the Richter scale.
Oh, an elbow drop for added measure.
It's ruthless striking.
Left by the turnbuckles.
Oh, just scrubbing the face on the canvas.
Point of the elbow finds the mark.
The big dog had that stuff.
He may get the 3 count right here.
I think so.
And he only stays down for a 1 count.
I am shaking my head in disbelief over how he managed to get the shoulder. Reigns is setting up, my God. Here it comes.
Defiant counter to Reigns.
Desperate attempt here to get back on his feet. His eyes are fixated. He's looking to end this.
Hits him with the count. Stuck in the tree of woe. No escape in sight. What energy in the arena tonight. Right up against his face. Come on.
Lashley just...
The big gun fired yet again.
Looking for the victory. 2 count. That will end it.
Here is your winner, the Almighty, Bobby Lashley.
Bobby Lashley took everything from the big dog, and it paid off.
Watching this no DQ match, I can't help but think of all the great no disqualification matches we've seen in WWE over the years.
No doubt, Michael. Triple H versus Brock Lesnar in 2013. The Rock versus Mankind in 1999. Both. Great power. Crashing down.
Samoan drop.
T-Bar may have put the exclamation on this one.
Byron, how does this matchup require a different mindset?
A superstar must be prepared to go all out. Be as aggressive.
Take off.
Out of the way.
Nobody home.
Makes him pay with a counter. Goldberg setting him up. Here it comes, Byron.
We're going to see it. We're going to see it. We're going to see that.
He turns it around on T-Bar.
Goldberg sees the finish line. This'll do it. Up and
With the jackhammer.
will T-Bar recover?
2, 3. And this one is over. Here is your winner, Goldberg. And that seemed like a pretty easy day at the office right there.
As always, Cole, you're more polite than I am, so I'll just say what we're all thinking. This was as one-sided as it gets.